back to the channel. So I assume the thumbnail has you here, right? So let's just hop in. I'm Tana Brene and I'm learning Gelx at home. I'm going to start with my Black Girl sunscreen because I've noticed that when I was doing my session of Gelx before, I had one hand like 3 shades darker than the other. So I've just been trying to remember to prep myself so that we won't have that problem again, because black girls rock or whatever, but I don't want to have 2 different shades of hands. So now I'm going to go in with my cuticle pushers. I got this one from Macart. You can find them on Amazon, Temu, Shein, you name it. There is also a nail supply store here if you are in Dallas, Fort Worth area. There is a huge nail supply store called Nails+. I'm going to have to record a vlog in there so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but the people from here probably knows all about that. I'm from St. Louis. I've recently relocated to Dallas, so all of this stuff is new for me. It's fun for me, so I don't know too much knowledge about a lot of things that are here, but I came across it on TikTok and I said, well, wow, I'm gonna go there one day. And I've been obsessed with that store ever since. I relocated here about 6 months ago, and it's cool. It's cool. I have not done much because I am trying to focus on getting back focused and rebranding and creating my content and editing my videos. So there are a lot of things that I have to tune out to get this job done, but I am determined to monetize my YouTube this year. So now you see me going in with my cuticle nippers. I also mentioned in my last video that I am wanting to learn more about cuticle prep. Again, I am not a licensed nail technician whatsoever. I did go to Cosmo school in 2011. I did graduate and everything like that, but I do not have anything in me to service a client. My client days are just done. They are done here. They're done. But the first step here is you definitely want to buff down those nails after you get done with your cuticle pushing and trimming those cuticles. You want to put on your bond and your dehydrator. That is a must. Otherwise, you might have some issues with your nails not staying on long. So it's important that you go in with your step 1 and your step 2. Again, that's your dehydrator and your nail bond. So here I'm going in with my step 2 because I want the nails to stay on long, even though I'm recording a video, so I'm just gonna be popping these off. I would assume you're here to learn, so this may be something that you want to utilize and take advantage of, is to properly bond those nails. I am gonna go in with my Kiara Sky nails. These are shaped in coffin. I love Kiara Sky. They're actually pretty sturdy to just be a Gelx nail. I also do want to get into the gel builder more and learn how to build my own apex with the gel builder, but that's in due time. Right now, I'm just enjoying the fun freestyle creativity of many things that you can do with your nails. So when you are sizing your Gelx, you want to make sure those nails are on sidewall to sidewall. And you also want to go in and you want to scrape the inside of that nail. So I just took a nail bit, put it in my reel, and I'm going to scrape the inside of all of my nails because, again, you want them to cure on well. You want them to stay on long. And this has been my favorite drill bit out of all that I've bought so far. It's this little cuticle drill bit. I need to get some more of these because they're just good to have, a few on hand. But I just like how it make my nails look. I've been trying to get into cuticle prep more, so I've been trying to buy things to make the job a little bit easier. And I also cure my nails on with gel builder. This is the Beetles gel builder that I found on Amazon. I find that when I use this gel builder, the nails stay on longer. I don't know what it is about it, but it just works better for me rather than using a Gelx glue or a nail glue. It just seems to work better. I also love my gooseneck lamp that I have from a car as well. So those two definitely go hand in hand. You want to apply those nails with gel builder and you a gooseneck lamp. If you don't have a gooseneck lamp, trying to cure these nails on with a little bitty lamp is just kind of too hard for me. I get frustrated fairly easily, which I'm sure all of us creators do because we're so passionate about our stuff. And when it doesn't work out, things just get chaotic. So, nice smooth process here. And of course, when I am done curing on all of those nails, I'm going to put it in the big lamp for 90 seconds. And we have them all on nice and tight. I believe with this set, I didn't have any air bubbles, but I am going to cut these down to almond shape. I did mention that I love almond shape on my hands. It's just more aesthetically pleasing to me. They're easier to do. It's a longer process, of course, because you have to clip and cut. You know, you want to do pre-cutting so that you won't have to do so much filing. So now that we have that nice little point, well, before I file them into my shape, I'm going to clean them up with a ceramic drill bit. I'm just going to go around the cuticle very light-handed. I always have my speed literally on a speed 1. I don't fool with no other speed but speed 1 because when I was in Cosmo school, I think we had a session on nails for like 7 weeks, or was it like 11 weeks or something? It was fairly short, but we could not use drills. They wouldn't let us use drills back then. Chime in if it's still the same way. I'm not sure because it's been a while, of course. That was over a long time for me. A long time. It's been since 2011, so yeah, you do the math. So now we're going to go in, we're going to shape those nails. Since I got them all cut down, it'll be a very, smooth job with just getting my shaping done with this filing. I did get me some new files and some buffers in because I was totally out. I've been struggling with the same nail file for literal couple of months. So I went ahead and placed the order and got some more the other day, and I was excited to use them. So today was the day. But I just love almond shaped nails. They just fit me so good. They're just so cute, so pretty, so classy. You just can't go wrong. It looks better with a little bit of length. I like almond nails with a little bit of length on them. But I know, you got girls who love their long nails. You got girls who love the short nails. It's just fun to experiment and try new things. Okay, so now that we have our nails filed down, I'm going to be buffing all of my nails to ensure that I have a nice, smooth, even nail polish. I'm not the best nail polisher in the world, but I'm getting there. So I've learned that buffing helps you have more of a smoother base on the nail. I'm also going to be showing you guys a reference of what I want to do today. This is what I scrolled through and I found on Instagram. For some reason, the white and the gold nails were just screaming out to me, and I kind of wanted to just, add my own touch on it and recreate something like that. And let me tell you something. This was harder than it looks. Okay, it was very tricky, but let's get into it. First, I'm gonna be going in with my white polish from Beetles. I believe I did 2 layers on both, on all 3 nails. I think I'm gonna do 3 nails white, and I'm gonna do 2 of them in a natural pink color. So, yeah, before you go in and cure anything with gel polish, always go in and clean up your cuticles. Know that when you clean up the excess of flood in the cuticles and around the cuticle, it just looks so much cleaner. So don't be so quick to put your hand in the lamp because you're done polishing. Go in and clean up that polish. It is imperative. Otherwise, all your hard work is just not going to look like hard work. It's going to look kind of messy, and it's not going to be as aesthetically pleasing. So I'm trying to get in the groove of learning how to clean up my cuticles before I just stick my hands into a nail lamp. Okay, and here we are. We're going to add the other pink onto this nail. I believe I use a nail polish from Kiss. They sent me some polishes. I am on Kiss PR team, so I get these little cool packages in the mail every month. And recently they've been sending nail polish, and I'm like, how cool is that? I've been doing Gelx, so let's utilize some. So I went in with some of my Kiss polish. I thought it was a really pretty sheer, basic everyday color. I didn't know what look I was gonna go for with these nails, but I had the color play in my head. And it's actually dope when you have this vision in your head and you finally can create that vision and stick to the script, and it actually comes out how you envisioned it. Like, I did that for myself finally once. I did that. So here we are with the black gel polish with my liner brush. These circles about killed me. If you guys could really see the clips of how many times I had to do this circle, oh my goodness. But I was determined to get it done. I didn't care how long it was going to take me. I was going to get that look of that nail today because I wanted it. I really, really wanted it. And that's why it's so important that, you really wait until it's done. Never quit. Always trust the process and just keep going. Even when it's not looking how you want it to look, just keep going. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I wanted to give up on this nail set so many times solely because of these circles was kicking my black what. But I said, nah, I ain't gonna quit. We gonna make it work. Even though my lines are a little bit thicker than what she did, this was my first time ever trying something like this. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I did it. So take your time, girl. Don't rush. This time is for you. Yeah, but basically I had the black polish where I want all of that chrome to go. So I'm going to polish, fill in everything with those empty spaces. And of course, I'm going to have to dry that under my nail lamp. Make sure it's fully cured. And I did go in and put the first layer of chrome off camera. I did not know I wasn't recording, boo-hoo, but that turned out pretty good. You see, the chrome is super shiny. It's neat. I did have a bit of an issue putting chrome on this isolated nail. It was mad tricky, But we figured it out, guys. We figured it out. It didn't come out 100%, but it came out, I'd say, about maybe 87 to 90. But it was good for my first try. So I'm not going to beat myself up too much, okay? I'm not. Ooh, look at that, girl, Tana. You are getting better set by set. I tell you, I surprise myself all the time. So now we're going to go in with our Ombre polishes, and I'm going to go in with a dark brown, and I'm going to go in with a light sheer brown, because I'm going to be trying to do like a ombre airbrush effects in the nail. So this was pretty cool to try. This is also my first time of trying this tint as well, and it actually turned out pretty good. Again, you want to buff the nails all the way down because you need something for it to stick on. You don't want it to be shiny. If you're trying to airbrush, it's not going to work on a shiny nail. It has to be a buffed down nail. So I went in with one of my little wedges that I bought from my local beauty supply house. They were only $1. So I can see myself doing this a whole lot more. Basically, I'm just making like an oval shape, and I'm going in with the sheer brown first because it's going to be lightest to darkest. So you want to go in with the lighter shade first. I'm going to blend out all of those rough edges with the end of my wedge. Now I'm going to go in with my dark brown, and I'm going to do the same method I did on the first layer. And now I'm going to basically smooth out the ends so it won't look so, messy. It's just kind of blended now, and I just thought that looked so good. I was so proud of myself for doing that. So now we're going to go in with some rhinestone glue, and I'm going to place on my charm. I'm going to be using a cross charm that I found in one of my bags. I forgot that I had this. I've had it for so long, and it finally came in handy. And I just thought that was a cute little touch to my nail. So I'm going to buff down my pinky again because I'm going to go in on a white nail and do an ombre. So basically I'm doing the same thing I did, but I'm kind of switching up the method. This time I want to do like an ombre French tip. I didn't like that harsh line there, of course, so I'm just going to take my nail brush with some acetone and get that excess gel polish removed. And I'm just kind of also fanning out the polish in a sense. Kind of hard to explain, but you'll kind of see what method I was doing further in the video. So I have to clean up that area in order for the ombre to, transition. So now I'll be going in with a darker shade to give a little dimension so you can kind of see a difference now. You see it's darker at the end, and I have that brown sheer at the top. Yeah, so I'm just basically going to keep adding on a darker color at the bottom just to give that gradient a little bit more of a gradient effect at the bottom of that nail. And this was just fairly easy. You're just basically blotting on the color and just smoothing it out with the side of the wedge that doesn't have any polish on it. So just basically flipping side to side. And then here I said, okay, this needs a little bit of a touch on this nail. What am I going to do? So I use my sculpting gel, the 3D sculpting gel, and I'm just going to make 3 little lines here on this nail just to give it some little, a little razzle dazzle going on here, but I think that it turned out very good. This was my first time trying these lines on the nail that came out fairly well. My daughter does polygel nails, and she's really good at doing designs too. So she told me to just use my liner brush to fan out the 3D sculpting gel, and it actually worked. So now I'm just going in and we're going to add a top coat on those nails, and I am pretty much done. Here. I do want to say, when you're putting on your sheer coat, go in the direction of where that 3D design is going. And one thing that I have been doing lately is to go back in and file those nails. When you do all of that polishing and top coat and adding more coats, you kind of lose the shape of the nail. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna just do a light file on the sides and around that nail tip. And there we have it. We have our shape back file down, looking nice and neat. Of course, we got to add on our cuticle oil on those nails, because this is just a game changer. This is my favorite part about the nails, baby. It's the cuticle oil. Once you get the cuticle oil on them, it's like, I'm that girl. Yes, I'm that girl. And this is something that I learned at home. If I can do it, you can do it too. I just could not take spending $180 on nails, sitting in a nail salon for 4 or 5 hours because I want to look like the IG girls. Like, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing it. I was going to learn it, and I was determined, and I did it. But there we have it. We have a finished result. I hope that you guys enjoyed my video. I know I was kind of blabbering off, but hey, that's what you get when you're doing a voiceover. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what more you want to see. And I hope that you learned something. It's 2025, y'all. We got to get these watch hours. So talk to your girl. Let me know what I need to be doing. Give me some tips. Give me some recommendations. Let me know you were here. Say hello. Say goodbye. Say good luck. I wish you all well. See you next time.